Good afternoon, Clifton families. This video is being brought to you by Assistant Principal Morrison and myself, Principal Jackson, so that we prepare you for the exciting in-person promotion ceremony next Tuesday, June the 8th. We want to take you through a list of expectations so you are super clear about what to expect, and we will repost this video in preparation for that date. First and foremost, please make sure your child has turned in all of their textbooks and their Chromebook in order to participate. Textbooks can be dropped off anytime during school hours prior to the event, but please understand that Chromebooks from 8th graders have to be turned in tomorrow, June 4th, between 3 and 5 p.m. at the Ivy Gate.
Students participating in promotion will need to arrive at the Ivy Avenue Gate at 9 a.m. and they'll be brought into the main quad. Now, family members will not be able to accompany them in this part, but you should arrive around the same time for check-in on the opposite side of the school campus on Canyon Avenue.
Each 8th grader has 2 audience members registered for attendance. We put this information out a couple weeks ago, and everyone has until tomorrow, June 4th, to make any changes to those audience member names. Please understand that audience members have to arrive together because they are being escorted to a pod, and the check-in for that begins at 9 a.m. So the best plan is to arrive at 9 o'clock with your child. The student comes through the Ivy Gate at 9 a.m. Family members line up on Canyon at the Canyon Gate for check-in.
Audience members will take a verbal health screening before checking in and being escorted to your seat.
Once we check you in, a teacher will escort each pair of audience members to their assigned lottery pod. We are asking that you do not move seats, and please understand that you must remain seated for the entire length of the ceremony.
At the end of the ceremony, specific instructions will be given to release pod members in groups out of the Canyon Gate. So please listen closely when it does conclude so that you can hear those specific instructions.
Students will exit through the Ivy Gate. So please make a plan with your child where you will meet them on the perimeter of the school after the ceremony. So just to be clear, students will enter and exit out of the Ivy Gate. Family members in attendance will enter and exit out of the Canyon Gate.
So please be aware of the following. Only children under the age of 1 will be allowed admittance with a parent. All other children must be a registered participant.
Balloons and any other items that can obstruct view will not be allowed in the ceremony. You can bring handheld items to give post-ceremony if you choose, like leis and flowers and such.
A photographer will take a picture of every 8th grader after they exit the stage. Ordering information is attached in this message here on Parent Square.
A Zoom live stream link is available in this post for anyone who wants to watch and cannot attend the ceremony. The camera view will be focused on the stage so that each student can be seen receiving their certificate of promotion.
8th graders are not required to attend the remote seminar class at 11 a.m. that day, but they're welcome to do so if they choose.
Due to COVID protocols, students will not be able to interact with or take pictures with staff after the ceremony. We are encouraging all students to attend the 8th grade party tomorrow in our main quad from 3 to 5 p.m. when they have to turn in their Chromebooks for this very reason, to say goodbye. Now, we're going to walk you through a visual of everything we just talked about. So if you can follow the cursor, hopefully this makes perfect sense. At 9 o'clock in the morning or a little before, you're going to arrive to Clifton Middle School. Where the cursor is located is where the students will be entering at that time. They will be entering and walking through campus to the main quad where they will be greeted with staff members who will begin lining them up. Simultaneous to that, family members will be lining up on the canyon side of the school and will begin their check-in process with a team of staff members at the tables. Once you've checked in and the registered participants are confirmed, a teacher will escort the pair to their assigned pod for seating. We ask again that everybody remain seated for the entire length of the ceremony. And then when the ceremony concludes, we will be starting by releasing distinguished guests out of the Ivy Gate first. And I will be giving those verbal directions. That will be followed by rows of students escorted out at the Ivy Gate, followed by seating assignments released in the audience out of the Canyon Gate, such as, would seats 1 through 25 now please exit through the Canyon Gate. And that would mean that audience members simply stand up and make their way to the gate and exit. So in our previous instructions, this is why we've asked you to find a meeting place, whether it be the car that you originally parked, whether it's the corner of Palm and Ivy, maybe it's the marquee, wherever you want to meet your child, plan for something because there will be a lot of people. And that way you can reunite quickly to head to your celebrations. We hope this message finds you well. We hope it makes sense. If you have questions prior to Tuesday, please make sure to ask, as that day is going to be filled with a lot of action and a lot of excitement. And we want to make sure it's a great day. Thank you, everyone. Take care.